second leg to the question, the criticism from KPMG.
Okay, like I said, that one, if you follow the news, you will see that I have them in my office yesterday where we'll have the conversation. And I want people, it's not that we are opposed to criticism. And why? Because I just explained, in the history of Nigeria, we've not had this type of landmark tax act. So it is expected that people, either they don't understand all, they don't have the context, or they misinterpret what they read, because it is new, and this is allowed. Like I explained to them also, and how in their own magnanimous state, they also see that it is true. They criticize it based on the level of understanding they have, but now they are better informed, and you can also confirm from their statements and what you've seen that they understood now, we are on the same page, and then we welcome all criticism or observation that will lead to the perfect implementation of the law. So there is no problem with their criticism, and we are ready. We expect this, and we know that this kind of thing will happen. And then even being here is part of the engagement and the fulfillment to let people understand. So we understand this new, and that is why you can see that kind of comment from them. But now they realize and they know that we're on the same page, and they also confirm that this is what we need as a nation for now. If sustained growth, sustained prosperity is our goal.
Now, tell me, how will the new governance structure of the NRS strengthen institutional independence, reduce political interference, and generally improve accountability in revenue administration compared to the former FRS model?
Okay, thank you for that question. In your introduction, you remember that you listed the law that have been passed. One of it is Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Act. All those governance structure has been put in there by National Assembly. There are oversight functions that they have responsibility to carry out. We have ministry, we have president. So the governance structure is done in such a way that it eliminates manual intervention in administration and reduce unnecessary bureaucratic delay, and promote the use of technology in order to operate or to do revenue collection. So as I have said earlier, or in some other fora, that Nigeria Revenue Service is not political revenue service. So the political interference has no place in Nigeria Revenue Service. Why? Because we have law and we follow law. And don't forget, the relationship between Nigeria Revenue Service and taxpayer is that of the vineyard and the gardener. It is in our interest that taxpayer actually do well, because it is in their prosperity that we also prosper. Don't forget, the focus of Mr. President is to tax the prosperity, not poverty. Is to tax the return, not investment. To focus on the fruits and not the seed. So for us to do that, it has to be symbiotic relationship between us as service provider and taxpayer. So the governance structure actually helps and give more to taxpayer in self-service, and then in eliminating manual intervention, reduce the level of audit, because we've now provided one-stop shop for taxpayer. So you don't need to move from one agency to other, and which is the aim of the reform, harmonization of collection without taking any other legitimate role. Our role is just to collect. And then when you know that you have to just go to one place, so there will not be any need for any political interference, which we've never had, even under Federal Land Revenue Service. And now the law is more strengthened to make sure that the governance is accountable, and then we're responsible to National Assembly as prescribed by the law.
Yeah, thank you,